June 5th. June 5th. Oh, our mystery guest. Hey, hello. I forgot all about it. I'm not going to be able to be on the show tonight. But hey, have no fear. We got the Tactical Santa and the Bearded Chief with a very special guest host. You all know him. You all love him. Dynamite. I know the show's in good hands. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight to welcome our special 3 mystery guests. I just wanted to take a moment to let everybody know how much I appreciate and respect these 3 fine gentlemen. They have been innovators, they have been groundbreakers in what they do, and they mean so much to this show, and we enjoy getting on and warming all of you guys up to get ready for their show. So please help me welcome our 3 hosts, Chief, Dino, and Dynamite, to get you warmed up and get ready for these 3 mystery guests. I will see you again, maybe later on tonight, if not, next week for sure. Thank you for joining the Trace Amigos Talk Show. This is Santa Tom saying, remember, keep Christmas in your heart year round.
Boy.
Alrighty.
Santa spreading that magic, huh?
Yes, he is.
Wow.
We got myself, Chief, and Dynamite here. We got a special night going on. Going to be very cool. So, Chief.
Yes.
Tell us about your week. How's your week been?
Weather was beautiful. Got some bike riding in. Drove Pappy's truck to the gym today. Man, I get a lot of conversations with that truck, though. Boy, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Got some grass cut. Got some things done in my shop, safety-wise, that I've been needing to get done for a while. Yeah. So pretty good week. And then I hear upstairs rumbling outside. So I hope the weather is nice and doesn't take my power out.
No, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't. We don't want that to happen. Sounds like you had a good week. And Dynamite.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How has your week been?
Week's been pretty good. Working a lot. We are kid-free for the week, so we've been catching up on a lot of shows and movies and that kind of stuff.
Right.
So yeah, pretty good. What about you, Santa?
So my week's been pretty good. Been pretty busy at work, making a lot of content, doing a lot of things, just getting ready. I'm actually going to be on the road tonight to West Virginia. I'm going to the Appalachian Beard Mafia Beard Battle in Ghent, West Virginia. So
heck yeah.
Whole weekend planned. Everything's going to be going pretty good. Get to meet a lot of people, network. But yeah, I've been having an awesome week. But I'm going to try to do my best, Santa Tom, here, keeping up with the chat. It's time to say hello to people. So first one in the room, of course, Pud. What's happening, Pud? Next up, we got Kay. And Baker. What's going on, Baker?
You guys Dynasty.
If you guys haven't checked out Baker's show, he does a show Sunday nights at, I believe, 8:30. What a fantastic show. He had me on as a guest last week. Awesome guy. Like and subscribe to that guy.
Very cool.
Got Jim Murray, Small Town. What's happening? Tomahawk, what's going on? And right here, we got another rock star, John Fox. What's happening? We got Lewis H. What's happening? And we got Dino. What's happening, Dino? What's going on? I like your name, by the way.
Positive man right there. Positive.
It is. Sleigh bells mowing. What's happening, Santa? Hoping you're having a good night. And we got the one and only Swamp Pixie. What's happening, Ronnie? And we got Flaming.
There got them both.
Yep. We got Miss Brew City.
Becky.
We got this guy right here.
Hey, who is that guy?
What's happening, Dynamite?
Hey, guys.
Let's see here. And we got this guy right here, another rock star. Look at this guy, man. What's happening, Brewer?
What's up, Brewer?
We got Tomahawk. And right here, we got Mad Donkey's Beard Care. What's going on?
Hey,
DJ.
Brother.
What's going on, DJ?
My lady.
Your lady. Hello.
Got another rock star. Got John Covington here. And I believe he's going to be at Ghent, if I'm not mistaken. So if he is.
Oh, boy.
Him. Frankie J, what's going on?
Frankie.
And the show can start now because we got frickin' frack. What's going on?
Let's go. Let's go, Bob and Terry.
Brother Amber, what's happening?
Amber.
Brother Amber is going to be on the Monday Night Mayhem show this coming Monday. It's going to be awesome to have her on there.
Heck yeah.
We got Jordan J, the Bearded Wonder. What's going on, Jordan?
Hope you had a good birthday.
Happy belated birthday. Let's see here. Man, this chat's running so fast. Ray Smokey, what's going on? No, Smokey. We're going to keep it on the rails tonight. On the rails.
He designated Tino as the designated driver for this event.
Yep. I'm here with the wrench. You better watch out.
We got Stacy, so we got to be careful because Stacy gets us up. We got trouble. What's happening, Stacy? Alrighty. Let's see here. Who else do I have? And we got, oh my gosh, we got another rock star. What's going on? Kevin Pope, what's going on, brother?
Yo.
Awesome to see you.
He did a pretty good video today.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. Black Manor, what's going on, Renee?
Hey.
And let's see here. Randy R, what's going on, Randy R?
Randy.
And let's see who else I have here. Seth Church, what's going on? And here we go. Jeffrey, what's going on, Jeffrey?
Hey,
And
Jeffrey.
I believe we are caught up. If I missed anybody, I apologize, but I believe we are caught up.
David, hello, David.
Oh, we got a couple just slipped in. Here we go. Chief, mating call.
Oh,
There we go. And
keep going.
And we got another rock star in here. True North Tara. What's going on, Tara?
Hey, T's in the house.
Hello, murderer.
I'll tell you what, if you guys didn't check out the video she did with Brewer, go check that out. You can get the link for the Instagram on that one. It was really, really cool. All right, guys, we are all caught up with everybody in the room. My best Santa Tom. But Chief.
Yes.
Do you know who our mystery guests are? Because Santa Tom didn't tell me anything, man.
Oh boy.
You know,
didn't tell you?
No, he didn't tell me.
He told me.
He told you?
Yeah. Yeah. I had to pay him about $350 though.
Oh, $350?
$350, yeah.
And all I can do is $20, man. I'm trying to get more work on the True North hotline.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get some more work so I can make some more money to feed this beard oil addiction.
Yeah.
1-800 North Stars.
Yeah, that's right.
So Tino, I want to say thank you, man. Thanks for filling in for Santa Tom, man. That's so cool of you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys asking. Glad to be here. Glad to help you guys specifically in any way I can. Help out the community, anything like that. Just let me know. I'm happy to be here.
Without Santa Tom, we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll try to get through. Yeah, we'll show up. We'll figure something out.
Right. Well, all right, fellas. So we got 3 guests, Chief. So shall we bring one on at a time? Kind of like do it like.
Sure.
All righty.
Yeah.
So first guest up, I think everybody knows this guy. Let's bring him on. Coffee with Brewer. What's going on, Brewer?
Dab it up.
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me. Tino's like the designated closer. Like he'll just come in the show on call.
Yeah.
Put me in the second half, and I'll come in and sub in for anybody you need.
Yep. There we go. So that was door number 1. I guess we should try door number 2 now, huh?
Sure.
Door number 2. What's happening, Scott? What's going on?
Let's go.
And door number 3. What's happening, Jason?
Jason.
Look at that crew.
What is happening?
Look at that.
It's so cool seeing you guys on our screen with us hanging out. I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate the invitation.
Yeah. It's paying homage, man. You guys are the OGs, man, and we have lots of respect for the respect.
Sure do.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So I know you guys have your certain questions that you ask on your show, and we have a certain questions that we ask. So I think Chief's going to start it off. We're going to start off with some this or that questions. So Chief, why don't you start it off, brother?
Okay, we don't have a lot of questions for you guys, but it's going to be like 2 apiece. I don't know if Tino's got some, but Dino's got 2. I've got 2. So we're going to hit you guys up. Let's start with Jason. All right, this one's for you, buddy. Well, it's going to be all 3 of you. So once Jason's done, then Scott, then Mike. Okay, you're a superhero with a twist. All right. Would you rather be Wolverine, but he's a barber, or Hulk as a life coach?
Hey, Jacob, good to hear.
Yes.
Good to hear, Jacob.
All right. Thank you, Jacob, for the update.
Yep. 100%.
Good.
So Wolverine, but I'm a barber.
You're a barber because you got
Or
those.
the Hulk. Yeah, or the Hulk, but I'm a life coach.
Hulk life coach. Yes.
I'm gonna go Wolverine because I mean I've thought about barbering before, but I'd be nervous I'd mess somebody up. But yeah, I think I'd be a better barber than a life coach though. So I'm gonna go Wolverine.
Fair enough. Scott, same question.
Wolverine, the barber. I always kind of, ever since I grew a beard, I kind of wanted to go to barber school. I think it's a little late for that, though.
A little secret. I used to cut hair in the berthing out to sea, and I would charge like a Coke or something. Yeah, just zip, cut hair. Yeah. I wasn't bad. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad. Michael, you're up.
Does the Hulk talk?
Hulk life coach. Yes.
I'm going to go with Wolverine.
I would have went with Hulk myself. I don't know.
You got the voice for it already.
Hulk
I
smash.
want to change my career.
Dino.
All right, let's start with Brewer. Eat a stick of butter like a candy bar, or drink a full cup of hot dog water.
Oh
boy. Can I deep fry the butter?
Yes. Yes.
Sure.
I'll take the butter.
yeah.
Gotcha. What about you, Scott?
I think I'll take the butter.
Butter. Jason?
I don't know. I'm thinking hot dog water.
Yeah.
Quick and painless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to have much flavor. It's just hot dog water,
Right.
and I don't think it'll instantly clog my arteries like butter will.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the important part right there.
I've seen like state fairs, like they deep fry a stick of butter. I've never had one though. I've been curious about it.
Don't they have to like freeze that butter and then batter
I imagine,
it?
yeah.
You'd have to like deep freeze it.
Yeah, you would think it would melt like
Just
boom.
go away.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Dino? What would you check?
I'm going to do the hot dog water, man, because you know what?
Sure.
I'm going to slam it and be done.
Oh.
I don't think I could do the butter, man. Like,
Right.
yeah. Yep.
Tino, do you have any this or that questions?
Do you want me to answer that one?
No. Do you have any for them?
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of going to take a page out of Brewer's book, and I want to know what all 3 guys, their favorite toy as a kid.
Oh shit! I knew this would come back to bite us in the ass.
Let's. Oh, okay. Well, let's start with Jason then. Let's go Jason first. Favorite toy as a kid.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't planning for it, but I think I've answered this before. I think I'm going to say my bicycle. I mean, just growing up, that generation, you get up in the morning, you get on your bike, and you come home when it's dark. But yeah, I'm going to say my bike. And if I wasn't out riding a bike, my dad built us a sandbox out of I thought it was pretty big, and it was back then, but he just took a 4x8 sheet of plywood and a couple 2x12s, built us a sandbox and plastic trucks and Tonka trucks and stuff out in a sandbox. So it was a sandbox and riding a bike. That was
Nice.
it.
Did you have stompers?
Yeah, we had stompers.
I like some of the
Yeah.
answers that they're expecting Jason to give in the chat. Stick in a can, a couple of rocks.
Oh,
I had to stick
Yeah.
in the hoop.
yeah. Thanks, Baker. Thanks, Amber.
Oh,
Now, did you ever jump over the sand pit with your bike?
Well, funny thing is, I don't know where it come from, but where we used to live, there, we had a piece of property, and I don't know why my dad got it, but we had a big mound of sand, and yeah, we used to ride on that mound of sand. But no, I never jumped the sandbox with my bike. No.
Nice. Scott?
Well, this is gonna get boring, but I'm gonna say my bike. I for a while I raced BMX. I had a PK Ripper, which was a pretty pricey bike back then.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I always wanted to do some kind of like bike sport, like either like half pipe or trail riding as a sport, stuff like that. So that's really cool, Scott.
Thanks.
Yeah, mine would be the Star Wars action figures.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What was your favorite?
Han Solo?
Not Darth.
No, Han Solo was the cool guy. Like,
Yeah.
and G.I. Joe would be Flint. So,
Do you know how much money we'd have if we kept our GI Joes, the real GI Joes,
The
yeah.
big ones.
the backwards thumb and the scar and the hair on the beard?
All right.
Dang. Yeah.
Well, I'm not that. I had the smaller G.I. Joes.
Oh, not the, what are they, 11 inches?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was before my time.
Hey, easy, man. Easy. What's
Yeah,
that?
Yoda was the cool guy.
What'd you
So how many
Oh, that's-
people, Jason and Scott, did you jump on your bicycle? You know you did.
Oh.
You know you did.
Well, I always lived in the country, and we did have neighbors, so I'm going to say 3.
Yeah, that was a
3 at
safe
the
number.
most. Yeah, my two neighbors and my brother. So yeah, that would have been 3 of them.
Yeah,
some brave souls.
yeah. That was nothing, man. Lay down. I'm going to jump
Yeah.
you with this bike.
Yeah.
Scott, you
Scott was
jumped.
jumping him and twirling the bike around, holding on the handlebars.
Yeah.
And getting back on the seat.
I never did that.
You
That-
tail whip over the crowd.
That was beyond my ability.
the worst I ever wiped out was I took a jump on my mongoose, and I went to do the tabletop, right? The tabletop, and getting to the tabletop is easy. It's trying to land it that's the hard part. And I biffed so hard, man. I about knocked myself out.
I bet.
That was bad,
Oh my lord.
You know,
Sounds like a road rash waiting to happen.
right?
I used to race dirt bikes and had a couple wrecks here and there. Of course you do. But the worst accidents I've ever had were on a bicycle. I hit a cat on my 10 speed and it sent me to the hospital. I had gravel all over my body. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
You know, once on a 10 speed in high school, I ran over an aluminum can. It got stuck in the brakes, and I flipped it.
Oof.
That's what happened. I hit that cat and flipped in the air. Of course, no helmet, shorts. I don't know if I had flip flops on or what, but I was on the side of the road. My buddy went home, which was a quarter mile or so away, and got my mom and took me to the hospital. And that's when I experienced the scrubby brush on all these open wounds.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the people that drove by the country road just kind of stop and goes, "You all right? Do I look all right?" You know,
Just walk it off. Walk it off.
walk it off. Yeah. Okay. This is a second question. We all got beards. We all love our beards. Okay. Would you rather shave your beard off forever and receive $100 a month, or never shave ever and receive $10 a month? Jason.
I'll take $10 a month. Never
Me
shave
too.
it.
Never. But it's never shave it.
Yeah.
It's not like do a transparency cut. Never shave it.
Oh, not even
Nothing.
not even a trim. Nothing.
No.
No, that's fine.
I think I'd do the same thing. Man bun it
Because
up.
there's no way I would be clean shaven for the rest of my life for $100 a
Yeah,
month.
$100 a
No.
month. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No,
What would it take? $200 a month?
no.
No. I love it. Scott, what's up?
I'd take the $10.
Okay. Yep. Fair
Let it
enough.
grow.
Let her grow. Let her eat. Mike?
Yeah, $10.
Okay. Dynamite, what would you do?
Yeah, $10. I'm gonna go buy myself lunch one day a month.
$5 foot long.
Yeah.
Dino, would you take the $10?
$10, man. $10.
I would take the $10 too, but I think Mrs. Bearded Chief would have a problem with me growing my beard longer than it is now. Because I've been lying to her for a long time, going, this next comp, I'm definitely cutting it back. Well, baby, this is coming up. After that, I'm cutting it back.
How long is it now, Chief?
I want to say 14 or 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to measure it before I go to World. So
Nice.
But I got to measure it in its natural state because you can't like blow it dry and style it and do all that BS.
How much would it take for you to shave your beard and keep it shaved per month? How much would it take?
Wow. Me?
Sure, everybody.
Man, I think I would shave my beard completely off if the price was right and the charity was right. I would do that.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
But forever though.
Then I won't be on YouTube with you guys. What am I going to be, the unbearded chief?
The once was bearded chief.
I'll take $50,000 a month.
Yeah, okay.
How much, Brewer?
$50,000 a month.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I like that.
I would definitely take $50,000 a month.
I would too. Bye, YouTube.
Yep.
Wow, I was going to say 100. $100,000.
I'll definitely take
That's
that.
your price, man. That's your price.
That's
You know, man, it would be bad because now I'm like the tactical Santa, right? If I ain't got no beard, I can't be tactical. I'd be stuck rolling around with one of them fake Santa beards, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smelly.
That would be horrible. That would be horrible.
They'd be kicking me out of my beard club. I got to have some sort of facial hair to be in there.
Yep.
But
Tomahawk wants to know what everybody looks like without a beard. Ooh. Man.
Man,
You know-
I would look like a thumb, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen pictures of Chief with no beard, and Chief's seen pictures of me with no beard, which is funny because I sent Santa Tom and Chief my picture with no beard. And like, you actually look pretty good. I'm like,
yeah.
huh? I'm like, but yeah.
So, Santa, no joke. Buddy of mine at work he said, hey man, I was watching one of your videos last night. My wife walks in and she was like, oh, what are you doing? I'm watching a beard video. And she said to him, you know, he'd probably be a handsome man if he shaved that beard off.
Oh man.
No.
Mhm.
No.
Sounds like something my mom would have said.
Right.
Yep.
All right, guys, I got one for you. Be chased everywhere by a mariachi band or a pack of slow-moving mimes.
Go with Jason.
Jason, whoever.
Did you say slow moving mimes like the guys that
Yep. Slow
I'm going for the mimes just because they're slow and they're quiet.
Yeah.
That's a good
quiet.
point. That's a good point.
Uh-huh.
So
What about you, Scott?
I'd go for the mariachi band. I'd always have some music playing around me.
Right?
I'm good.
But they're playing when you're trying to sleep.
I sleep through everything. So
Oh, okay.
I used to sleep on tanks when the one
True.
next to me is firing down range.
Very true. Very
Oh
true.
man.
I'm the same way. I would like a mariachi band,
Yeah.
but I think I'm gonna go with the mimes because I think I could get tired of the mariachi band really quick.
Yeah, after a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I'm out on my hikes and I just want to hear nothing at all. Yeah, that wouldn't be cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know, I was thinking I'd probably do the mariachi band because in my head I'm like, man, the content I could make on the gun range doing some firearm drills with the mariachi band going, man, I can make Desperado look like it's nothing. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool out there, you know.
You got some sound effects for each song.
Right.
Hey, Ray, that might be a bonus if they're playing while I'm in the bathroom.
Well, they got to be in there with you.
I could sit in the shower.
DJ.
Don't you dare, DJ. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Well, real quick, I got some stats on you guys. Instagram, you have 1,534 followers. YouTube, you're at 615 subs, 200 videos, 33,502 views since December 21. Bravo, gentlemen. Bravo.
Heck yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thank you.
And
Heck
I've been
yeah.
watching the show for a long time. I think I might have missed one show in the last couple years. I enjoy watching you guys and seeing who you got on there and just learning about the beard community and all these great people that are, you know, making oils and making content. And it's real fun. And we appreciate you guys. And we try to shout you out as much as we can and tell everybody to go over and watch you guys. And we try to get off plenty of time. But we appreciate you guys' time and coming on tonight. And just wanted to say thank you. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Well,
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
yeah.
I know I love and I just laugh watching your guys' show.
Which one? The Monday show? Because it's a little sketchy.
But probably more the Monday show.
The Monday goes off the rails. Sometimes we don't even talk about beard stuff.
I was telling Becky she's got to watch it so she can catch the food challenges.
Yeah. Yeah. We missed this week. So Kilt's got something going on, but we're going to have to get them a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm actually going to see Kilt in person this Saturday.
Oh, such good guys,
Nice.
man.
Mhm.
Nice.
You guys going to do a live together or something?
Probably not. He's going to be
No.
busy. He's working as a vendor, so
Is Dakota going to be there too?
I don't think so.
Dakota's a hoot, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He looks like a lot of fun to hang out with. Maybe have a cerveza or two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
My girl, Mad Donkey there. My one friend, Sarah, OH. Yeah.
Are you going, Chief? Are you going to trim down for the 12 and under, or
No.
8 to 12?
No.
Oh, you're going to stay up in that?
Yeah.
How good
And
for you?
I'm going to trim after because I'm going to Buckeye Beard Battle 3 and I get to co-MC the event. So I'm going to actually kind of whack a good chunk off of it. And so I don't have to compete. So, and I kind of told the wife I would.
So
I better do it.
did you guys hear what Chief voluntold myself and Bishop, what we got voluntold we have to do? The back waxing at the Buckeye Beard Battle. Yeah,
Oh boy.
Chief gave the knife hand and we couldn't say no. So yeah, we're getting our backs waxed. Myself and Bishop.
You
Oh
know,
boy.
it's funny. She sent me a video today of this new wax and it looked horrible. It looked horrible. And I think we come up with the parameters. So certain dollar amount for one strip, certain dollar amount for two strips. But don't worry, I'm going to get in everybody's pocket at the event. If I have to mug them in the alley, we're gonna get that money.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be painful. I've had back waxing before.
Ooh. It sounds painful.
Well,
My wife did my back one time, and I actually bled and I cussed in tongue.
Oh yeah.
I was cursing in words that I didn't even know I knew.
Oh.
Mhm.
I also forgot. We actually added 30 Spray J is going to be part of the back waxing. So so there's 3 of us now that are
I saw
going.
that.
Yeah.
Or it's probably a good thing we're not going.
Yeah.
But at least it goes to a good charity. So I'm ready
good.
for it. I'm like, yep, bring it on. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, I would have been there, but Brewer's judging for a competition in South Dakota.
Right.
Oh, nice, Brewer.
I'm gonna have to get with Brewer because I've never judged a competition before, and I'm judging at the Buckeye Beard Battle. So I'm gonna have to get some tips from Brewer on what to look for. And
I've never judged either. So you'll have to tell me because mine's in September. So
Tyler's judged, hasn't he?
A couple weeks.
No.
Nope.
Oh boy.
But I'd definitely enjoy it. That'd be a cool experience for sure.
Come on, Chief. You got to flex for Tara, and you gotta do another mating call for Tara. I mean, it's for Tara. Show off them guns, Chief. Come on, show off the guns.
Yeah, it's one and done, baby. One and done.
See, Tara, if I had guns, Tara, I would do it for you. I only carry Glocks. I don't have guns up here, but
I may or may not. I've had a couple beers before the show started, so yeah.
The first one's free. The rest you got to pay for.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what, Larry? You know what? You're going to be one of the guys I mug outside just for fun.
So, Sleigh Bells, Santa's got a question. His question is, how long did it take you guys to grow your beards that long?
Jason?
I've been going, I mean, of course, I'm sure there's people that haven't heard this, but I've had some sort of a beard since I was 16 years old, but to let it grow like this, how long have we been doing the show, Scott? 3 years now?
Over 3?
Yeah, so just
3.5.
Yeah, I would say, maybe 3 or 4 months before I started with Scott doing the show that I let it start growing. So, yeah, 4 years. I'll say 4 years. But there's been trims,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been growing it about 4 years, but I get about 2 trims a year.
Yeah, 2015 is when I just started to let it grow. But it takes probably 2 years to get to this length, I would think.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's painful when you're combing your beard and styling it in the morning, and then you look down into the sink and there's 4 or 5 beers down there. You're like, no!
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Becky finds them all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, of course, what's even worse.
I'm like, what do I want? I can't put it back.
Zipping up a jacket or,
jar of peanut butter.
Yeah, opening something.
Yeah.
Yep, gets in there.
Carrying something and it gets caught in between what you're carrying.
Yeah.
Or it gets stuck in the peanut butter.
Dude, I had to jam it in there, man.
Dude.
I used a spoon. I put it in there and I packed it in with a spoon because I wanted it to stay.
That was funny.
Man, when Chief called me when we first got on to do the video, right? I'm looking and I'm like, oh my gosh, he really did jam it in the peanut butter. He's got in there. We had to make 2 takes, so Chief had to do that 2 times.
Oh,
Videos.
That's commitment.
Yeah,
I had a lot of oil in there.
Did you forget to press record on the first one?
No, we might have did something wrong or said something wrong. But hello, Matt.
How you doing?
Yeah,
that's just part of your beard routine. A little peanut butter. No worries.
Yeah. It was harder getting it out of my dirty shirt croc guy shirt because I didn't want to mess up my shirt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Jared, are you at that length already?
I don't know. He was doing beard knots on a Facebook.
Yeah.
That was
right.
I don't have to do that.
Right. How long did it take you, Chief, to get to where you're at?
I always had a goatee since I got out of the Navy because, freedom beard, why not, right?
Right.
And I liked the goatee and I rocked it for a long time. And then one Thanksgiving at work, another guy with a smaller beard, we were talking. I was like, let's just try the big beard and see how it works. And it spawned, this. It spawned, Monday Night Show. It spawned YouTube and Instagram. So that little conversation with him just poking each other, let's grow big beards, kind of turned into something.
Right.
So.
Right.
What about you, Dynamite?
How long did it take to grow? Kind of thing. I've been going for 2.5 years or so, roughly. I always had like a little shorter beard, and then kind of had maybe a 6-inch beard ish, and then really been taking care of it for about 2.5 years, something like that. So I mean, if you started from scratch, just kind of like what Mike was saying, about 2 years, a little over 2 years to kind of get this length if you didn't touch it, that kind of thing. Roughly ½ inch a month ish, something like that.
Yeah.
And I got to give a quick shout out to my mom and my son. They're in the chat right now. So hi Mom and Quinn. Daddy loves you, Quinn. Yep, Daddy loves you, Quinn.
How old is Quinn?
He is 5. He'll be 6 in August, beginning of August.
Wow.
So yep, and he's
That's a good time.
already above my belly button. He's big boy.
Yeah.
He's
Speaking of
real
big boys, my daughter's about to give birth in about 3 weeks, and the doctors are saying he's going to be a big boy.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. Very cool. How many grandkids you got, Chief?
Well, that'll be my daughter's first, and my son's got 3. So,
nice.
Looking forward to it.
Very
the
nice.
wife's doing the baby in at the house, putting the crib up and buying all this little stuff and, getting our house ready because she'll be staying with us for a little bit to get healed up and what have you. And so she wants to baby her baby. What's wrong with that?
Right.
And the cool thing is, they may come on my birthday.
It might. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we could use the first name Camden, Dino. What do you think?
I wouldn't use Dino. I would go with my real name.
Me too. Yeah.
Give him Constantine.
Yeah.
Constantine's that cool name.
You know what my daughter will say? No.
Yeah, but Chief, all you got to do is the knife hand. You're going to do this.
It doesn't work for my daughter, bro.
Whoever, just to learn how to spell that.
She wants to use K and Camden instead of C for Camden. I'm like, babe, no. She's like, that's the way I want to spell it.
You know that there's 31 ways to spell Caitlin.
Oh, really?
Holy smokes.
Why do you know that?
Because do you ever know a Caitlin and you have to send them a message or something like that and you have to write it out how to spell it. Right. I looked it up. There was 31 ways.
That's insane.
Well, on Tuesday of this week, I went to a kindergarten graduation. And I didn't keep the program, but there was about, I think, 49, 50 kids there, I roughly counted. And there was a lot of strange names.
Like Camden with a K.
Yeah. Well, my granddaughter, her name's Oakley. I mean,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's not a normal name.
Right.
But it
well,
is.
You're not going to have 5 of them in your class.
No.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a curse, though, when you got a different name. Because I remember when I was going through school, and before the movie Constantine came out, nobody could say that name, right? So teachers would get to me and be like, I'm like, Dino, I'm here. Dino is much easier. Because what'll happen is they'll go Kaga, and then everybody will be like, oh, let's just call him Connie. I'm like, oh no.
Oh boy.
No.
No.
Sticking with Dino. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to tell you guys my dad and grandpap's name. Marion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's an old school name.
Yep.
Marion David Klein.
Mm-hmm.
They both went
John
by
Wayne.
Dave.
one of Sylvester Stallone's badasses that he played was Marion Cobretti.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's wrong with that name?
Yeah. 69 Merc was. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
that was a
59.
tough car.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. 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 Good one, Bing.
Mhm.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any of John Wick's just.
Right.
I'm
What's the
stopping.
new
one
one
of
that's coming out?
The new one? I watched Parabellum and I was really, really disappointed. The last one.
Yeah.
Really disappointed. The first two were just amazing. 3 was good. Yeah.
I didn't mind 4.
Well, there's
4 was pretty good.
a spin-off one coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ballerina. Was it Ballerina?
Something
That sounds familiar.
You know, the only thing I
Yeah.
can say is I think John Wick needed to come train with Tactical Santa a little bit. I think I could have got him up to that next level, you know.
You think you could have taught him how to walk up them stairs in that last movie? God, that took forever.
Man, how many times you go down, man? Like,
I swear. I
That
fall
was
down once.
exhausting.
Just
You
a
know-
bunch.
You know what my problem was is he had solid firearms the first 3, right? He had
Yeah.
HKs, he had Glocks, and then his main gun in the last one was a Canic, and I'm like, really? Really? Okay.
I like my Canic.
I like them, but they're just not what you would expect a professional to carry that's doing that kind of stuff.
But damn, it's pretty though.
Yeah. Yeah. I love my ugly Glocks, man. I love my ugly Glocks.
Yeah.
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 So let me
Anybody?
ask you, go ahead, Chief.
I was just gonna say, is anybody else into pew pews?
I know Jason is, right? Jason,
Kinda.
you're in that one in Scott's.
Yeah.
Easy, we got it tattooed.
Pew pew, not tattoo.
I think that kind of goes hand in hand, though. Most guys are into guns. They're into tattoos too, and
Yeah.
bearded guys are into tattoos. And
Yeah.
yep. So, I got a question for you guys. What's something that's on your bucket list that you want to do? Like if you could go, if somebody said, "Hey, I'll pay for your one thing on your bucket list you want to do. You get to do it tomorrow." What would it be?
Retire.
Good
Smart.
one. Good one.
Man, Brewer's always got that answer, right? Like boom, right there. There was no hesitation. Retire. I can't argue with that.
No.
Man.
I can't either.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Mhm.
Well, something that I would want to do, which would, I've mentioned this to these two before. I would love to just, which kind of goes along with retiring, because if you're going to pay me to do it, I just want to travel the country and meet like all you guys in person, go different, creators, check, I just want to meet everybody. I want to meet all the beard oil company guys. I just travel around the whole country, and
Right.
whether
Dude,
it
I
be in a
want that
camper or whatever, whether it be in a camper and just go. And
Right.
yeah.
I'm stealing his answer.
It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Mm.
What about you, Scott?
Mine was just I've always wanted to go to Iceland.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
What's really on my bucket list is, and I don't even think you can do this. I haven't really researched it. I've always said I wanted to go to Egypt to see the pyramids.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just see. I want to go in the pyramids.
Go in-
I don't even know if
that
I
would
can
be-
do that.
That'd be so dope. That'd be so nice.
Like going through the pyramids. I think would be really cool.
That would
That
be.
would be really cool.
Oh boy.
Oh, I love that answer.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
what about you, Dynamite?
Ooh, bucket list. Besides just being like a good family man, dad to my son, probably like travel around to go see different concerts from either in the country or around the world. That's always been something that I wish I could do more. travel just to different venues and see them and stuff like that. So I think that would be a pretty good time.
Right.
Retire and then go do that. There it is right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you ask me, I'd get a time machine and go back and visit Woodstock.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably see like your parents and grandparents there having a good time and being like, what
Yeah.
are you guys doing? Y'all crazy.
I know you from somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Mom and
Chief,
Dad
I
got
got a
down
couple
with
of original Woodstock tickets. I have like a framed Woodstock ticket and like an original Woodstock poster that my grandma gave me.
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Your grandma's pretty cool.
Yeah, she was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought for sure, Chief, you went to Woodstock.
I was a little too old. I thought, these damn whippersnappers out here playing their guitars and
Oh man. Right.
Whippersnappers.
That's a good one, Brewer.
Yeah, I was too busy playing with my hoop and stick.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Dino?
I think my bucket list, there's about 5 or 6 schools I'd want to go to, pistol schools. I want to go train with some of the best guys. I just it'd be fun to do, taking some schools like that. I've done so much, not saying I've done everything in the world, but I've done so much. It's kind of like, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Go to some of the high level schools and go play around with those guys and see what I'm made of, test myself.
Yeah.
Yep. But you kind of segued me into something, Chief, with your answer of Woodstock. So do you think it's time for the famous question?
After this, real quick,
Yep.
I think a bucket list for you and I would be to hang out of a helicopter with a minigun and hunt pigs. Dude, that would be
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun. That would
Come
be
on
pretty
now.
fun. As long as I don't have to pay for the ammo.
Right.
That gets expensive. Yeah.
That's a bucket list.
Right.
You on one side, me on the other.
Only if Santa Tom's flying the helicopter.
Oh, we're gonna get out of control then. Yeah.
Santa Tom always keeps us in control. That's probably a good.
Yeah. So you're right, Dino. I think it's time.
All right. So, guys, you probably know this question, but I'm going to put a little spin on it. So, if you could see any entertainer, celebrity, musician, sports athlete, anybody famous, alive or dead, who would it be and why?
This is like music, anything.
Anything, any celebrity, athlete, anybody, alive or dead, who would you want to meet and why?
Our gears are going right here.
Yeah.
So we'll get you going really quick. Chief, is it still Prince for you?
Always Prince.
Oh,
man.
All right.
Chief, I was gonna go with Prince.
You can go with Prince. We'll go together.
I was
man.
thinking about it.
We'll go see Prince.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Elvis.
Elvis.
I've heard too many wild stories about things he did with people, and I gotta find out if they're all true.
You think he lives in the upper part of the mansion?
Right.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I think so.
Here's the caveat with Elvis, because I had somebody else answer that, and I had a caveat with Elvis, and I'll ask you about that, Scott. Early Elvis, mid Elvis after he got out of the army, or Las Vegas Elvis? Like which? Because it seems to me like they're all three kind of different eras, and maybe it might be different craziness. So what era would you want to meet him?
I think the Las Vegas Elvis.
Oh, he's got to be way out of control, Las Vegas.
All right.
The glitz and glamour Elvis.
Yeah.
I heard a story from Alice Cooper that he told Alice Cooper to shoot him with his gun, and he taught Alice Cooper how to disarm a guy.
Yep. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, because have you ever seen the reels where he was a black belt in karate, right? I believe he was a black belt. And I saw like video of him, and you're like, oh God, somebody just signed off and gave him a black belt, because he is not moving like you would think somebody that does karate do. Like, they're like, you're Elvis, you get a black belt.
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody gets a black belt.
Right.
Mm.
What about you, Brewer?
Frank Zappa. I'm sticking with Frank Zappa. I think I've answered this before. So yeah, Frank Zappa was just a great musician, genius type of guy. Right. And just to kind of like sit down and talk to him, I think it'd be pretty amazing.
Right. How about you, Jason?
Well, the problem with these musicians is I don't have anything in common with them, because I it's hard for me to, I can't play a damn thing, you know.
Right.
I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I just, and the guy I would pick as far as a musician would be Jimmy Page, and even though he's not dead yet, but he's just an awesome guy. But like I said, I got nothing I can talk to him about.
Right, right.
But another guy that I would like to meet, but then again, you hear stories about him and his eccentricities, and but oh crap, his name just jumped out of my brain there. Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
Because one of my bucket lists that I did get to fulfill was I got to see the Spruce Goose.
Okay.
And I've always found that guy fascinating.
Sure.
Right.
But like I said, you hear about his little, he said, you know,
right.
He was a little bit goofy. So,
right.
But yeah.
What about you?
What do you say?
What about you?
Oh, man, my default answer is gonna be Prince, like Chief said, but man, that's just such a tough question, because it's like so encompassing. Like, you could pick someone from like the history side of things, you could pick someone from the music side of things. It's like, so that's a tough one. But I guess since our love of music and stuff like that, I'll probably just default to Prince, because it would be epic no matter what, you know.
Right. So
would you rather see him in a big concert or a small venue, like a dimly lit bar with cigar smoke, and you know everybody's got like a whiskey glass or some cognac, just chilling?
Probably smaller, because I like the feel of those smaller concerts a little bit better. But yeah, either way be fine. But if I had to choose, probably a little smaller.
Yeah.
So if I could do it, there's two, and here's the caveat, right? So I'd want to sit down and have lunch with Gary Busey, because that dude is absolutely crazy. Because I mean, he's just nuts, right? And if I could go hang out with prime time Mike Tyson, just to see how crazy that got back in the day.
In the day,
yeah, back in the day. But can you imagine spending a day with both of those two? Like, if you could spend it with both of them at the same time, how awesome that would be. You would have stories for years just insane, right?
As long as Tyson brings his tiger along.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I remember Mike giving me some crap one day because I actually seen the Bob Hope special in London, and I think it was like 1990, and it was an awesome show, man. And I actually talked to LaToya Jackson. I was heading back across this parking lot. She was stepping down these steps into like this like custom limo van that was kind of parked up on the steps, so she didn't have to be seen by the public. And yeah, right. For sure. But LaToya Jackson said hi to her, but seeing Bob Hope on his last USO special was really, really cool.
That's right, because you saw when he first started the
Right when he first was a kid. Yeah,
USO. So then you saw his last one.
Yeah, the first.
went through the whole thing with Obama.
That was right after World War II when he did his things, right? Chief?
Well, I was like 30, so yeah.
Right.
Chief, you look good for your age.
I'm 55. Thank you. I work out. I work out. Oh shoot! I drove Pap's truck to the gym today, and you can't go anywhere without somebody talking to you about hey, look who just landed. Hello.
Santa.
Good.
You can't go
What's up, Tom?
anywhere without somebody talking about the truck. And I always give, my Pap the props because he bought this truck in '85 and it looks brand new. And people even, roll their windows down driving down the road and like, hey, what year is that? So it makes you feel good. And I always give my Pap props. It's my Pap's truck and family owned. And it's only got 79,000 miles on it, man. It's an '85. And
Holy smokes.
I love it, man. Love it. Pristine.
That's crazy.
Might even take old Dino out and get a little ice cream cone in it or something. You got a little ice cream. You ain't driving it though.
Just so you guys know, get your bail money ready. So when I go down to Worlds with Chief, you guys better get your bail money. I think we're going to end up in some sort of trouble somehow.
Well, Stacy won't be there, right?
I don't know. I think she might be going. I think she's got a figure up. Yeah.
Definitely get your bail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll mail Brewer my ID card and my pen and say, hey man, just in case. Not for me, for you. Yeah.
Well, if Stacy does go there, Chief, I'm just letting you know there's not going to be any pre-waxing going on. No waxing. Not that weekend. Wrong weekend.
So, question: has anybody been to a Worlds?
Nope.
Nope.
We've been to nationals.
How do you think this is going to compare?
It's going to be huge. Like it's going to be so much bigger than nationals, I think.
Yeah.
So nationals in Casper was probably the biggest nationals I went to, like in regards to like people in my category. And that was like 35 people in my category.
Oof.
That's about how mine was.
Yeah.
Scott's was even pissed.
I think there was going to be like 50 and above in most of these categories at Worlds.
Wow.
That's why it's taking 3 days.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of categories.
Yeah, Becky's like, how many guys are going to be there that they got to do 3 days?
Well, I was looking at the one in Germany, and there was 30 to 40 in each category there.
Right.
So I think with it being in the U.S. where the competitions are like a bigger deal,
right,
or more of a draw, I would say.
So, any advice from the four of you? What's good advice to present yourself on stage at an event like Worlds? For like, I'm competing. I hope to see Tino. I know Jason's competing. Dino's going. So, what's some good advice for us?
I'll take a piece from Brewer's book. When Brewer, you told me about this down in Wichita. But you want to make sure and I've only been to a couple comps, but you want to make sure your number that you wear is visible somehow. Brewer told me this. He's like, just kind of hold it up next to your beard, kind of, and then show it off, kind of thing. That way they can see your beard and that number, kind of like on one plane and one kind of eye shot, so to speak.
That's really important. Thank you.
Because I saw, especially, and then again, because Brewer told me, once he started telling me about that, I started noticing all the guys wearing their lanyard or whatever. It would be behind their beard, hiding their number. And if they don't see it, and remember it, they're not, it's just going to leave their mind. But you want to kind of stand out and be rememberable, if you will. What's the one number that they'll, remember? Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's yours, because they saw it.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe like lick it and stick it to your forehead.
Yep.
I'm good.
Tattoo it right on your cheek.
Yeah.
To add to that, when you're holding your number, make sure you make eye contact with
Mhm.
each judge individually and smile. And you want to show your beard to each judge individually.
Yep.
Hey,
And some of them will even ask to see your underbeard.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
show your
That happened.
beard. Yep.
that happened last comp.
Chief, since I'm going down and I'm going to be your bodyguard, I wonder if there's a caveat that says I can't hold your number for you. And, I mean,
Yes, you should hold my number for me with the glasses and hold your earpiece like a.
right.
Do you know you said you're going to be my bodyguard?
Well, I can do both. I can do
You
both.
can do both.
I'll take care of both of you, man. I'll take care of you both.
Chief's too needy.
I know.
Chief. I think Brewer's got a point, man. I might have to go with Brewer on this. I mean, Brewer's always nice to me. You're trying to get my back waxed every time I see you.
Out of love.
Brewer, we'll talk, man. We'll get
Sounds good.
How about $20?
that's a True North beard oil, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
sweeten the pot.
yeah. And I mean, I can spend it there because they're going to have a table set up there.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Yep.
we might be still in business, Chief. We'll have to talk about it.
Hey, speaking of that, Dirty Shirt Croc guy, Fathead, is going to be there. 6'2" of them.
Yeah.
We're all going to have to get together and take a
Right.
picture at the True North table with Dirty Shirt Croc guy.
Yes.
So
We got to make that happen.
it may be different pictures at different times of the weekend, but we'll have to put it all into like one collage,
Mhm.
reel, something.
That's a good
it'll be
idea.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So any more advice for being on stage and outfit? Because I had two different ideas for outfits. I wanted to do the kilt thing, but man, everybody does kilts. And then I wanted to do the Viking thing, but damn, everybody's going to be doing a Viking thing. I don't know, crazy suit, because I know you had Pac-Man on one year. I don't know what to do. And I've got 20 some days. Yeah, I don't know. Ideas?
Navy uniform.
No. They do make a Navy kilt.
There you go.
Yeah, that's like an in between kind of thing you can do.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't think
Navy
there'll be
target.
very, very many kilts.
Right.
You don't
Except
think?
for the ones that are coming from Scotland or
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know why you don't dress up like the commander of Elf Team 6 that you are, Chief. I mean,
That's not a bad idea.
I mean,
Yeah, just be yourself.
Let's say
Have a good time.
Yeah, plan
A
on it.
lot of people.
I mean, there's a lot of people that wear a costume per se. Like a lot of them, they wear the old timey bartender outfits
Yeah.
or something, And I'd say as long as you don't just go up there in a flannel or a t-shirt, if you don't want to wear a costume, just wear something decent. I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking nice vest, nice, because I want a light color so you can see it, because yellow shirt today, you can see the beard.
right.
Black shirt, dark gray shirt, you can't really see it. So I was thinking a light color.
Yep.
Maybe
Wear black shirt for me is good.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Jason won the Silver Fox by wearing a vest.
see,
Oh.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
It was probably more because of my wedding, but
Baker says the furries will be there. And
Mhm.
do you guys know what furries are?
oh yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, yep.
Educate me a little bit.
Animal fanatics.
yeah,
Mhm.
and
I thought so.
yeah, the animal costume.
Yep.
Hanging out with beard dudes.
Yep.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
It could be
Furries with furries.
Dina, what do you think? You gonna be a furry?
I am already furry.
All right.
Plus, I mean, well, I won't be furry after the Buckeye beard battle because
That's in September.
took care of that, So
It's in
yeah,
September.
yeah.
Chief, you need the Chewbacca outfit, except for the head, just the body.
Yeah.
And I could hold my number up and go,
Exactly.
Boom.
you know
I
how
think
hot
we
that
have a
would be,
winner.
though?
Yeah.
That was very hot.
In July.
July in Pittsburgh.
Very hot. Very
Sweat
hot.
just dripping out of the beard.
Oh man.
Make it
No.
authentic.
I'm sure they have AC in there, but
Yeah.
Not enough. Those places never have enough AC when you're dressed
Not
up
for that
like
many
that.
dudes.
someone might mistake you for a furry.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
You know, help me out here.
You can go to both conventions, Chief.
Win both of them.
Yeah, you can win both.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay,
guys-
so I have a question, quick question.
Mhm.
Now, Dino, you're not going to compete.
No.
You're just going. Now, I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm going to ask. And could he still be a part of the beard chain? Or does he need? Okay.
I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you have to compete to be in the beer chain.
Okay.
What day are they doing that? Do you remember?
They said it on the show Tuesday.
I thought it was Wednesday.
Wednesday?
No, they changed it.
I
It's
thought it was
Friday
Saturday.
Friday.
Okay. That makes a little more sense, but
or Saturday. It's Friday or Saturday.
I remember it was going to be in the morning.
Right.
Eventually they're gonna publish the true itinerary. They'll get to it, to where the parties are, because there's gonna be like a
Friday
party, like like before the baseball game. I think even the day before there's gonna have something. Like it doesn't start till Thursday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Right.
But they've got stuff going on Wednesday, and I think now they have stuff going on Tuesday night.
Jeez.
yeah,
I think
they
there's
do.
meetup.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
and I know there's like a parade that's happening right before it kicks off on Thursday. They're
Right.
trying to secure a place Thursday night to watch, so everyone can watch the fireworks at one spot.
Right.
And then I think I can't remember if it's Friday or Saturday. It's the day that the I don't know. I can't remember, but it's across a bridge. They're doing it across a bridge, the chain.
Yeah.
So they take your beard and then clip it to another guy's beard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, they clip it.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going to be long enough again.
Yeah, they said 8 inches from your chin. So not
From
the lip,
here.
Oh.
not the lip, the chin, 8 inches.
Oh,
For it to be long enough.
How long because you did it? How long did you have to stay tied up to
Oh, long time.
In Casper, it was like an hour. In Daytona, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got a record out of it, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 2.
Nice.
And still the champ because they didn't beat it last year. I didn't go last year.
Dino, you up for that, man? You want to do that?
You know, we're there, Chief. I'm going to be there all 3 days. Let's rock and roll, man.
Okay.
Be part of
You
that.
might,
It's an
you might as well
experience.
partake.
You know,
Yeah.
my cousin lives real close to downtown Pittsburgh. I think we could probably park at her place and have her be our Uber for the
There
day.
we go.
Mm.
Right.
So,
Right. Well, Chief, it's about that time. Start wrapping up, but you got any final thoughts, Chief?
I can't believe you guys are on the show, man. It was awesome hanging out with you guys and having you guys on the other side of the table, and Jason or Scott not having to work so darn hard. And, yeah, you could actually BS and talk to everybody. I love it.
Mhm.
Dynamite, thank you so much for
Yeah, of
joining
course.
us and taking
You're very
Sam
welcome.
and Tom's spot.
Very
Hopefully
welcome.
he'll be on that one show later. So anyhow, Dino,
You know, I just want to mirror the same thing. Thank you guys for coming on, man. It was so awesome to have you guys on here. I love anytime I can interact with you guys, and I love your show. And thank you for doing what you guys do for the beer
Yep.
community. You know, you guys really opened up the door for a lot of us to do a lot of things, and we really appreciate that. And nothing but much love and respect for you guys. And I know Chief say the same thing, but if you guys ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. And Dynamite, thanks for coming in and being that clutch player, man. Thank you
Yeah,
for
of
coming
course.
on and doing that. And I guess I can kind of do maybe my best Santa Tom. I mean, you can't replace Santa Tom, but just remember, everybody out there, the world could use a little more love. So try to give everybody as much love and respect as you can and make the world a better place. And Chief, why don't you send us off?
It feels wrong doing it on this show. Tres amigos out. Bye-bye.